Our next speaker is Tyler Reed Bell, the brain in chronic pain.
All right, every day we drive down 65 or 280, we may see something like this. Either a car is slowing down or pulled over on the side of the road and the engine is smoking and maybe on fire. And we feel bad for that person at that time. We feel bad that they're not going to get to their destination or they're going to be very late, but we're also concerned about their safety. However, we are in a perfectly functioning car and we may get to our destination just fine, so eventually we'll forget that that issue ever happened for that person. Now, what if I told you you may be doing this when you walk by somebody every day? Specifically, the 1 out of 10 people who suffer with chronic pain. Now, just like cars, we ourselves are also vehicles that take us to what we want and what we need. And the driving and the steering force behind this is called cognition, the engine, if you will, behind us as vehicles. And cognition is a set of mental processes that guide our everyday behavior and help us make decisions. And what we know about chronic pain is that constant pain perception is causing that cognitive engine to constantly be revved up and overused. And so what we're worried about in chronic pain is that they may show cognitive deficits related to the worn out parts compared to people who don't have chronic pain and whose engine is more able to idle. So for my research, I looked at one of the most common chronic pain diseases called fibromyalgia, full body widespread pain disease, so it's a perfect case to study this. And I found that they have key deficits within this cognitive engine in areas of executive functioning, information storage, and processing speed, which is the equivalent to being a vehicle that is less able to steer and guide its behavior, that is losing engine fuel and oil at a constant rate, which is damaging the entire cognitive engine, and is also taking longer to get to any given destination because it can't keep up with the road signs. Now, we wouldn't want this for a car, and we certainly wouldn't want this for a person either. And it also has very real implications. We know that cognition predicts many health outcomes, including mortality, treatment adherence, and your ability to navigate the healthcare system. We know that it also predicts quality of life, depression, and even more importantly, we're concerned that these people showing cognitive deficits just because of their disease state, are they at a higher risk for really severe impairments such as Alzheimer's, dementia, or even mild cognitive impairment? And we just don't know enough about it yet. So my future goals are to design some kind of intervention that can target these key components of the cognitive engine so that we can provide repairs and maintenance and eventually translate this to make a roadside assistance tool, a very feasible tool to get people with chronic pain back on the road to successful living. Thank you.